women was victim of war. I hope Nobel Peace Prize Committee will go on my suggestion.
Deputeti i Parlamentit të Suedis, Magnus Jacobson, e ka nominuar Feride Rushitin dhe ekipin e qendrës kosovare për rehabilitimin e të mbjehtuarve të torturës për Çmimin Nobel për Paqe. Jacobson në një intervistë për Kallxo.com thot se i ra të njihej me realitetin e grave kosovare përgjatë luftës për shkak edhe të një përvoje të tij personale e familjare. Qendra kosovare për rehabilitimin e të mbjehtuarve të torturës merret me trajtimin e problemeve shëndetësore, psikologjike të viktimave të torturës dhe traumës dhe familjarëve të tyre.
First time I was contacting with them was actually 2022. I had a visit in Kosovo and visiting different organizations, and then I was visiting them and had a very good conversation and a very good feeling that they did a good work. Then we have to have a little history about me shortly. And when the war was in Kosovo, a lot of people were coming to Sweden. And my mother was working in the migration office, and she was working with ladies and girls that had been victimized under the war. And I was actually sitting in Parliament period 1998 to 02, and I was meeting some of these ladies, and that was taking very hard in my heart. And Uddevalla, my municipality where I'm coming from, we have a lot of people that is from beginning coming from Kosovo, Albania, and Macedonia, and so on. And so this subject have been in one way following me under my political career in Sweden. So actually I was speaking with my political secretary and a little about that I want to lift up this work, because I think it's a very important work to first of all recognize that people was very much victimized. Women was victim of war, and that unfortunately a lot of war men are using women as a weapon in one way. And I think they're doing a very good work, so I wanted to lift them up. I hope, Nobel Peace Prize quite often also is going to NGO that do work with these kind of issues. And I think the situation on the historic situation on Balkan, but also the reality that we still don't have what we in the Scandinavian called a warm peace. When you have peace with good relations, still you have this situation, we have a peace but not with good relation. So I hope to lifting up the situation and also pointing on the how important it is that also see women's situation in war. So I think they are a very good organization, and I hope Nobel Peace Prize Committee will go on my suggestion. That is a reality. For the most country in the world, I think it was a very short war and a piece of Europe, but unfortunately, what's happening in the Balkan in that period is the same thing that is happening in Ukraine today. And also, unfortunately, if you see the situation in Middle East, where ISIS was also using women on a very brutal way. So, and we see the same thing in some of the wars in Africa, where women and children get abused on a very brutal way. So, for me, it's important to lifting this situation and also lifting, in reality, this was happening in Europe. And still, even it's a long time since the war, but we have not really dealt with the situation. So for me, it's important to lifting, and I think they do a very, very good work.
Fituesi i Çmimit Nobel për Paqe 2025 do të bëhet i ditur në muajin tetor.